Oh, what's going on, everybody? It's Asian Hunter from over here at Pipe Dream Hookah, and today I have another Fakher Series video for you guys. It's going to be number 11 this time, and this one's going to be a little bit different than what we're used to, because up to this point it's all been the Fakher original line reviews of either the single note flavors or the X flavor with mint. But for this one, I thought I'd do a really cool mix for you guys. One of my favorites, one of the community's longtime favorites. It's going to be called the Triforce for anyone who might be newer to hookah, or anyone who's just not in those communities that might not know what the Triforce is. It's a simple mix, 3 parts, 1 part mint, 1 part Fakher Grapefruit, and 1 part Fakher Blueberry. And what you end up with is a really good mix. Now this is a mix video. It's going to be a little bit shorter. I just want to tell you guys why you should pick up this stuff and mix it together. Let's get clouds out of the way first, because mixing these 3 flavors isn't really going to do anything to change your cloud output. So I'm just going to show you the clouds because I know you want to see them anyway. I'm sure you're all stunned. Fakher produces big, fluffy, puffy, white clouds. No surprise there. I am a little bit head buzzed. I didn't go over what I'm smoking out of. I went to a local shop today and found a HJ Retro Harmony Bowl. This is like that limestone green color, I think is what they call it. And I've got it overpacked. If you guys are confused as to how I might pack my Fakher into a funnel bowl, I did a video on that already. Link in the description if you're interested. But moving on, we're going to skip that smelling it thing that I do, because it's going to smell like all 3 of them mixed together. And I've done reviews on all these Fakher flavors so far, so we're going to skip that. We're going to move right on to what the reason of this video is, and that's going to be what it tastes like. And as usual, we're going to do it on both the inhale and the exhale, as I find that the flavor profile on any shisha tobacco tends to differ at least a little bit between the two. Let's start with the inhale. Alright, so diving into the flavor profile on the inhale, something interesting happens. Now obviously there's going to be mint. We don't need to delve into the fact that because we put 33% mint in this bowl, that it's going to taste pretty minty. That's obvious. Grapefruit is a pretty bitter, tart flavor from Fakher. If any of you have ever had that, you'll already know. If you haven't, got a review, maybe I'll link that down below. And then blueberry is this very, almost like a Nutri-Grain bar, a Nutri-Grain blueberry bar. It's very sweet. It's almost kind of cakey, almost oaty, maybe like a granola bar, with that fake blueberry flavor in it. And when they come together, you get this kind of a wholesome, sour, bitter, tart flavor mixed with this really sweet blueberry, fake blueberry flavor, and it comes together to make this really nice smoke that you don't really get sick and tired of. There's really not anything going on that's crazy when you mix blueberry, grapefruit, and mint. It really is just going to be blueberry, grapefruit, and mint. But there's a reason people have called this the Triforce. It's just really good kind of a trinity of flavors that blend together to make this smoke that you really don't get sick of at all. I haven't. I smoke this stuff like all the time. What I've done is I went to my store when I bought this and bought a 50 gram of grapefruit, 50 gram of blueberry, and then the 50 grams of mint, and I mixed them all together and I actually put it in the Starbucks vintage container. Maybe there's an image, maybe there's not. I'm in a little bit of a hurry because of the AM Hookah Podcast coming soon. By the way, we're having Mason bowls on. Come check it out. Link in the description. But before we write this off as just being a really, really good mix, let's check out the exhale, because I told you I would. Alright, so there's actually a really big change from the inhale to the exhale. I don't know why this is, but this is something that's very common with hookah tobacco. When you're inhaling, you get mostly the sweet flavor. You're still tasting the grapefruit, but really hits you in the tip of the tongue is that blueberry flavor. But on the exhale, you're getting a lot of that grapefruit tart, which I really enjoy because it's kind of a transmorphative flavor as you smoke it between the inhale and exhale. So that's pretty interesting. As far as the mint goes, as usual, the mint does die down a little bit on the exhale, but you can expect that from almost any flavor with mint in it, so it's no surprises there either. Now let's go ahead and rate this mix, and I'm not even gonna bullshit you. It's a 10 out of 10. This is a good mix. 10 out of 10. Home run. It's tart, it's sweet, it's Fakher, it performs well, it's minty, you don't get sick of it. Make this mix. If you don't like Fakher, go to Alpha. If you get their mint, their grapefruit, and their blueberry, same thing, it's awesome. Brand I would stay away from is Messiah. They've got a pretty mediocre grapefruit and their mint is dyed green, which makes me feel weird. But if you want to try this mix out, I would recommend you start with Fakher. Now obviously I'm a little bit biased when I give it the 10 out of 10 rating. I've been smoking this mix for a long time. It's one of my personal favorites. If you don't like grapefruit, it's not going to be a 10 out of 10 for you. If you don't like blueberry, it's not going to be a 10 out of 10 for you. And if you're one of those really weird people that doesn't smoke mints, it's not going to be a 10 out of 10 for you. But those are my thoughts on the infamous Triforce mix that people have made with Fakher since the internet and Fakher existed at the same time. Has been a pretty big thing, so if you missed the boat, there you go, you're welcome. And if you guys like this type of video where I go over a mix that I think is really worth talking about and sharing, let me know down in the comments below, because honestly I'd like to make more videos like this. I think they're a little bit more interesting because while reviews are really important for people who want to consume a product and spend their money on it, it's good to be informed. Sometimes the little extra tips on what mixes are good, you know, whatever, stuff like that, I think that's pretty good too. So if you like this, definitely let me know. I'm interested in doing more stuff like this. It's not going to be a super regular thing because there's a lot more Fakher flavors in the Fakher series I need to get to. I've been skipping a lot of weeks, which is really bad, and we're going to make an attempt to not do that anymore. But like I said a few times before, I am incredibly irresponsible. Anyway, that's just about do it for this video on the Fakher Triforce mix. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, happy smoking.